And then there was one final race to cap these championships, and it wouldn't be a women's 4x4 in global competition without Team Poland.
Yep, they've never won gold in this event, but they are perennial powerhouses indoors and out in this 4x4 relay. They were on the podium for 3 straight World Indoors, 2016, 2018, and 2022, and then didn't make it out of the heats last year in Glasgow at the World Indoor Championships.
And then over to Team USA. Quinara Hayes, Bailey Lear, Rosie Effiong, and Alexis Holmes.
And of course, Alexis Holmes, the silver medalist in the individual 400. She'll be counted on to anchor the Americans home.
Team Australia, Ellie Beer, Ella Connolly, Pasquale, and Pollard.
This is China's second time contesting this event at World Indoors, and the first time since 1995 when they finished in 5th.
And we saw a team from Sri Lanka on the men's side, and now we have a squad from there for the women's race.
Yep, so history for Sri Lanka in both the men's and the women's event. The men ran a national record 3:10 for 5th. The women trying to create some similar history for their home nation. So the United States here will be favored, but they'll be, I think, challenged by the Poles, who will be on the outside in 6. Of course, the leadoff leg. Hayes, the Olympic trials winner back in 2021.
Women's 4x400 meter relay. There was to have been a 6-team in this race, Brazil, but they did not come to the start line. So 5 teams vying for those 3 medals on the final podium ceremony at these championships in Nanjing. And Quinara Hayes out to a very strong first lap, but now past those cones and can take the lead. Sveti Ercetic, the veteran for Poland, now right there in second.
Yeah, just like we saw Elijah Godwin do for the American men. Quinara Hayes ran a very strong first leg, but like Elijah Godwin, she's got to be able to hold off these challenges now here from both Poland and Australia.
That's Ellie Beer of Australia in third as they come now into that first exchange. As the U.S. and Poland nearly side by side as they head out on the second leg here. Bailey Lear of the United States and Alexandra Fomela of Poland.
Lear putting a little bit of distance now between herself and Formella. She's run a really good first half of this leg. She's got about 5 meters between her and second.
That's Ella Connolly of Australia in third. Trying to keep in contact with Formella, but now kind of equidistance between first, second, and third. Maybe a little bit of a gain by Poland here in the final stretches of this second leg as Lear tries to power home for the second exchange. The U.S. will continue to lead here, but it is going to be close once again as that lead grew and then shrunk at the line.
Yeah, Lear did a good job of sort of fighting to hold her form when she felt the fatigue, and it's what was able to help her hold off Poland. As now Effiong, who made the individual 400 final here in Nanjing, opens up a big lead over these other third legs.
So second 200 of this third and penultimate leg of the women's 4x4. Alexis Holmes waiting in the wings here to take the baton for Team USA and try to give the men and the women a sweep to end these championships.
This race is effectively over. There's no way you can close this sort of a lead with the world indoor silver medalist getting the baton now home.
Poland in that silver medal position, Australia in bronze. No sign of now the exchange for China and Sri Lanka, but look at this lead now extending as Alexis Holmes 1 lap away from gold.
Well, we thought the Polish women would give the United States a run. Yeah, for about the first two legs. This is over. And in case this surprises you, it shouldn't. The United States women in this 4x4 have been extremely dominant, particularly at the Olympics, where they have won gold in the last 8 Olympic Games. And Alexis Holmes, with essentially a victory lap here, she'll take home silver in the individual 4-Paul and a gold medal here.
So Team USA takes the victory and the gold, and Poland trying to hold off Australia for the silver and will do so, but getting across the line nearly 5 seconds after Team USA.
Hey guys, welcome back to this commentary. Guys, this is a great and excellent race in which the United States destroyed the world. And when I say the world, that includes great performances or performers when it comes to 4x400 relays, including Poland, Australia, and the People's Republic of China. And guys, I want us to look at how the United States was able to destroy Poland, who were the great or the major contestants or the significant rivalry in this particular race. And guys, we know that team performance is characterized by or is achieved through individual performances. And we can see that the United States had a significant or has a great individual performance, where the first leg, who is none other than Sydney McLaren Lebron, ran a good first leg of 50.1 seconds versus Poland. For Poland, it was Natalia Kagzamerek who ran 50.5 seconds. That means she was ahead with 0.5 seconds on the opening leg. Guys, when we go to the second leg for USA, it was Athing who ran. This was incredibly good, 49.7 seconds versus Poland's Anna Kelbaksinka, who ran 50.2 seconds, which is also a great, guys. And they had she endured well, when especially on the 800 meter endurance, which translates to brilliance to relay strength. You know, she is drawn for that, but performances in the 800 meters, and she ran a blazing sub 50 split. Guys, when we come to the third leg for the United States, it was Abby Steiner with a 50.3 seconds versus Poland's Justina Swieti Ascetic with a 50.0 seconds. At this one was a bit faster than the third leg from the USA. But guys, we come on to the anchor leg for the United States, who was Britton Wilson versus Alcija Urona Kudzrepa, who ran 50.3 seconds. And the anchors for the United States took the stage with all the pressure on their shoulders, and one of the most promising 400-meter runners in the United States. She ran, a leg relaxed on the back straight, then unleashing the victory in style. So guys, the final result for the United States was a 3.19.9 and 3.210 for Poland. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video.